I used to think that just hiring new employees would make my life easier, that it would give me free time. Then busy days like these would be a little bit easier. Problem is I didn't have the right systems in place. And so instead of easier days, it would just be a lot of questions. It wasn't much better than babysitting. Hey boss, what time we start tomorrow? Hey boss, where's the first address? Hey boss, what's the gate code? Hey boss, have we ever cleaned the house tomorrow? Hey, what's on the schedule tomorrow? How easy are the jobs that we're going to be cleaning? All kinds of questions and not much free time. Hey guys, Ben here from Blue Ladder, and today we've got a busy day, and with busy days come busy schedules, and I'm going to talk to you about exactly how I take care of my scheduling with the crew. It's pretty important to stay in control of your schedule, or else your schedule will literally control you, and it just gets amplified the more members you add to your team. So if you want to scale a business, you want to work yourself off the truck eventually, this is one of the most crucial things you've got to figure out ASAP. When it was just me, I could get away with just a notebook or eventually a Google Calendar mixed with some spreadsheets. But as I began to grow, I couldn't put my brain into somebody else's head. And the more people I hired, the more complicated it got very fast. And I became the bottleneck. If I didn't remember every last detail, even if I was on every job, the ball got dropped. If I didn't communicate or articulate well exactly what the customer wanted, it wasn't written down in front of them. They couldn't find the details very easily. It all fell to pieces, and it was always my fault. And that's exactly where everything breaks down. It's always on the owner's shoulders. Whatever's happening, we're carrying the load. But we don't need to carry every single last detail. So it took a few moments of chaos and some speed bumps along the way for me to figure out that I needed a better system. I needed something to manage my team in the field while we were doing the work so that I didn't have to relay every single last detail to the guys who were working for me. They also needed to have a little bit more clarity of what was coming their way so they could just prepare mentally. Here's a practical example. Let's say my employee sees a house with a long service history. He knows right away that we've maintained those windows before, and he can expect that it's going to be a quick maintenance clean. He can just use the water-fed pole for the outside. Maybe he can bring less tools and not have to carry everything on his tool belt. Maybe he knows water-fed pole is all that he will need. On the other hand, if there's no history, he knows immediately that it's probably a first-time clean. He can prepare for paint overspray or hard water stains, construction debris, and any other surprises that we might see day to day in a normal house out here in Texas. That information doesn't just live in my head anymore. Now it lives inside the system, and they don't need me to figure out what to do. Another huge benefit is the time tracking. I didn't even know how much I needed this. My employees can clock in and clock out directly from the app. Actually, you don't even have to open the app. You just press the jobber icon and it pops up. I can see exactly who worked on which jobs. I can see the hours. I can see tips. It's really easy to run a fast report if I need any other details. And when the payroll comes around, I'm not trying to piece together every last moment from text messages and notes. A few clicks and I'm done. One of the things I appreciate most about Jobber is that it's so intuitive. It just makes sense. I don't have to do some type of deep training to get my employees to understand how to look at the calendar and figure out what job comes next or where the notes are. It's very cleanly labeled. Everybody's able to figure out the details for themselves, and I don't have to talk to everybody to fill in all the gaps. They're able to see the direct notes from every conversation that we've had in the past, along with previous pictures of work that we've done or different notes what we've called out of trouble situations, how somebody solved it. We can add that all into Jobber, makes it so that we're all on the same page, literally, and life sails so much smoother now. Oftentimes people will ask me why I've stuck around with Jobber for so many years, and honestly, it can't be just one feature, it's just the entire ecosystem together. I've built little tools here and there myself, and I've used spreadsheets. I've experimented with all kinds of different systems, tried different CRMs, but Jobber has just spent so much time and years investing in refining their experience, their communication, their calendar, their employee management, the customer management system. All of those details start adding up, and the bigger your business gets, the more those details matter. The biggest lesson I've learned of all is this: you cannot scale a business if everything lives inside of your head. At some point, the information has to become a system so that your employees know where to go and what to do and what happened last time and what's expected of them. So the easier that you can make that process, the easier it becomes to grow. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I've stayed with Jobber and continue using it to this day. It minimizes the friction. If you're trying to grow beyond just you on a truck, you want to have a field service management system. It makes a huge difference. You need it. There's a link in the description of this video if you want to try it out, and you can save 20% off a Jobber. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.